Why is my mother calling me during a live stream? What is going on with these people? What's going on, Ma? I'm doing well. Just jumped on my live stream. No, but I got to get off the phone so I can do my live stream. I'm about to put you on speaker. You said what now? You was just calling a what?
I said I was calling to check on you. It was a big night, and I wanted to see how you were doing.
I'm cool. We chill. My glasses scratch my face, but other than that, I'm chill.
You said your glasses scratched your face?
My
I did
glasses
see
scratch.
that blood.
Yep.
I did see that, yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
My glasses scratch my face, but other than that, I'm chill.
Okay. Well, good. That's good. I'm glad that everything is all right. How's my baby girls?
Rita's half naked. Leslie is chilling, and we just slow motion.
All right. Slow motion. Well, just called to say I love you guys.
Was you surprised that what happened last night?
Absolutely.
Why was you surprised?
Because the surprise came because
Where were you standing at?
I was right there in front of the bar.
Oh, so you was right in front of us.
Yeah, I was right by the Christmas tree. And I was just getting ready to pull out my name drawing and take a look at it.
Y'all ain't even do the name drawing.
Yeah, I know. But, you know, of the individuals. So I was just getting ready to look at it, and Joe came past me, and then it was a rumble, and I was like, oh, my God. And my initial reaction was anger and embarrassment. And the embarrassment part came from, hey, these are my boys. I'm your mom. And this is what you guys have come to. Not that I haven't seen squabbles and sibling rivalry, the whole bit. I got 12 siblings myself. So, you know, I'm not unaware of that reality that happens. But it just came out of nowhere. So that was the embarrassment part of it. The anger part of it was I've seen for the last couple of weeks some of the efforts that Jazz and Greg have put into the house and the prep and the fact that it's, oh my God, this is disrespectful on another level. How dare they disrespect this home, this event. But after I calmed down, I had to kind of come out of my own self to get the realization that, you know, we got this super high standard of, you know, we're not, the standards aren't the same as everybody else's. And for us to have, in my mind at that moment, stoop to this level, it's like, oh my God, what is happening? You know, I clutch my pearls, you know, mentally.
Yeah.
But then I realized, hey, we're just normal people. We're just humans. And, you know, came to this and, you know, it's an unfortunate 30 seconds of real life. And it's all right. You know, you had to do, you know, things happen. And you got to keep it moving. Keep moving.
Yeah.
Y'all squashed it. Everything went well.
How you know we squashed it? I ain't talked to you.
You don't have to talk to me. I talk to everybody. No, I just know that everything was squashed and everything was taken care of, and it was taken care of properly and in order. And I love, it's almost like you see once I got out of this shit thing, oh my God, these are my children and they're acting this way. Ooh. After I passed that part, then it's like, oh, I'm kind of proud of my boys because all of y'all kicked in with each other and everybody helped each other and everybody was together and on one accord and everybody was like the love part kicked in, the real love part. It's like, yeah, we had a little tit tat, a little unfortunate 30 seconds, but then the love part kicked in and everybody kicked in and helped each other and talked to each other and calmed each other down and got each other together. And I saw my boys working together. And the girls, I saw my girls, working together. I love how Rita kicked in and was like, come on, let's go. Get you home, and just, I love how even Leslie, she's, if you just see the real part of, you see stuff happening on real life, and the family have a squabble, and then I won't speak to you ever again in life. It took y'all about 5 minutes. You and Gerald was loving each other again. I mean, y'all was right back at it. It happened, and then it was cleaned up, and it was all good. And then women got together and was cleaning up, and we was taking care of things, and so I saw the good and the bad, and if anybody can take that moment to appreciate every aspect of everything, then you'd be surprised the results that can occur. You can see things in a different. You take the time to see things in not just one light, but in a different light or several lights.
Yeah, I mean it was cool. I mean it is what it is.
It is what it is.
Yeah, I talked to him. We cool. His phone died a little bit later, but I talked to him and it's cool. All right, let me get back to the show. I'll call you later.
All right. Okay.
All right,
bye.
Anyway, so back to the show. Mom's just so happened to call. Listen, this is my real life. A lot of people present to y'all an image. All I can give you, let me lower this a little bit. All I can give you is the real. All I can give you is the truth. And I got on this thing and I promised myself that I would document my life and a journey. Here, let's just do this. For those of you that are unfamiliar, yesterday I got into a little skerfuffle during Thanksgiving dinner. And I broke it down on the Anton Daniels channel. So if you want to hear the full story, you can do that. But long story short, me and my nephew, who I personally had a hand in raising, got into it. And, like I said, if you want to hear the full story and come up with your own opinion, doesn't mean that we're going to get it right every single time, but it does mean that I think life is 10% of what happens to you, 90% of how you react to it. That's how my father taught me. But we got into a little skerfuffle, and it was a fight. It was a straight up fight that broke out during Thanksgiving. And the Christmas tree was moving, and the dogs was running, and the women was doing what they do, and it was what it was. And so I went to sleep on it, obviously. I talked to my nephew a couple different times last night, and I talked to his brother and all of that other type of stuff, and I talked to my brother and all that. And this is the first time that I actually talked to my mom, because we don't get women involved in a conversation. We don't talk to the women, we don't talk to mothers, we don't talk to none of that. We just handle it amongst men, and that's just the way that we do it. Right or wrong, we just handle it amongst each other. The harsh conclusion, even though I think is staged. Yeah, I cut my face up and got into a fight for monetary profit. That makes a whole lot of sense. For some reason, these idiots online think that we not real people, and that we don't live real lives, and we don't get into it with family members, and we don't have our own problems and issues and stuff like that. Yeah, we got jobs. Yeah, we are content creators. But is your life fucking staged just because you talk about it? Just because you document the process online? Everything that I go through is not going to be perfect. It is what it is. And so, no, don't boot him. Don't boot him. Don't boot him out. That's just his opinion. But the fact of the matter is, just because I document it, we all go through regular stuff and we have fights and issues and problems and just like regular everyday people. The only difference between me and everybody else is that I'm willing to put all of my skeletons out for the general public, and I don't hide anything, and I just want to get straight down to the business, because I promised myself when I first started this YouTube journey a long time ago that I would document the process. The problem though for me is that I'm conflicted because I don't like being in situations that pull me back into spaces that I tried to get away from when I was raised in the hood, regardless of whether or not it's with a nephew that's 20 years old or, is in the streets. I largely try to avoid those type of situations. And I was conflicted about even going to the Thanksgiving dinner yesterday, in which nobody could have predicted that this was going to happen, but it happened and I didn't follow my instincts. And so as a result, everything broke out the way that it broke out. But I am conflicted because my mind and the thing that I'm really leaning towards, because I'm in real life, outside of going out and partying and networking and interacting with people in real life, I'm a loner. Like, I prefer to travel by myself. I prefer to do things on my own. I prefer to be in my own little spaces or whatever like that. And so I'm very comfortable, sometimes even more ecstatic by being doing my own thing. And so, I prefer to work. I lean into the work. I lean into the hard work as a result of not participating. So I'm largely leaning towards, I'm almost like 90% sure that I will never go to a large family function again. The conversations a lot of times are always, Anton, this is what you said on YouTube, or this and that, or what do you think about, what you gonna buy next, what kind of car you get next, and things like that. And I don't go to family functions and stuff like that too, or I'm not around certain people to talk about that type of thing. I talk about that online. I show that to y'all in real life. I'm not trying to talk about my online life with family. I just want to be a normal, regular, everyday person, laugh, love, enjoy. And sometimes it feels as though I got a target on my back, right? Because I know that there are certain people, and they mention it and they hint at it, but they don't always say it. There's certain people that watch my content that's in the family, or they may be feeling a certain type of way about how it is that I live my life and all of that. And it's just like, I'm not sure that it's ideal or conducive for me to continue to involve myself in large family gatherings that then make me the person that's on the front stage. I'm on the front stage all of my life. You know what I'm saying? My whole life is a front stage, and then I go to, it's almost like coming home. You don't come home to be on the front stage. You come home because that's your piece. That's the thing that you want to lean into. And so, I think that I'm going to divest myself from gatherings and all of that other type of stuff, because I just don't think that it makes sense for my life anymore. And that's just kind of the conclusion that I came to. People, thank God it happened immediately, right? Thank God that it just jumped off and it just hit. We got into it for 30 seconds or whatever, because in any other situation, people would have been pulling their phones out and trying to record it and all of that, right? And so I'm not trying to be involved in that. I'm not trying to be in no drama. It seems like the more that I try to get away from drama, the more that I wind up immersing myself in drama. And so I just want to do smart shit. I just want to get into good situations, participate. I want to grow. I want to become better. I don't want to ever have to go back to that thing that I was, even though I'm willing to do that in order to make sure that things pop off the way that they supposed to pop off. Because when it go down, you gird up. You don't think about it. You just hit it, which is one of the reasons that I had my glasses on in the first place. I had my other Versace glasses. I'm taking them to the shop to get them fixed today. I ain't trying to go back and forth. I'm just trying to chill, have a good time, and remove myself from the drama. So I think I'm going to largely divest myself from that, and that's that.